way harder.
That will be the risk that boltz decides to take, and unfortunately loses his life upon here in this round. Envious again, that bit of hesitance is showing up once more though, as they back away from their presence at B. And they're going to quickly rotate into the mid connector. Now you can see in the suicide steps there, Taco is hearing all of this right now. So he's called this out to his teammates. There's going to be a quick rotate moving over. That does not include... Actually, it doesn't include coldzera. He's going to be able to go to heaven. Already found impact, and so does Taco too. He's going to be able to line up a good shot. A second one from Cold. Now gives them back the man advantage, but Happy also finding trades. Doesn't last very long though. coldzera is able to take him down. All of a sudden, Scream has been pincered in a 1v2 situation. We'll focus on... Oh, it seemed like he was going to focus on getting the plant. Wants to try and fake them out first. Even going to peek from someone like Cold, and he will get that, just not from the position he was expecting. Cold's going to take him down, and it's SK off the backs of primarily Cold to win a massive round against Envious.
He was the only guy with armor. He had the only M4.
Be a miss to not mention FaZe Clan. I mean, these guys, you saw them from in New York. They did manage to get themselves one of the 4 for the Inter Grand Slam over in the Big Apple.
That's one of the most dominant tournament victories I think I've ever seen in Counter-Strike. If we're not including the NIP era, right? If we look past that into CSGO, that has to be one of the most dominant ways a team has won a tournament. That was just clinical CS, and I hate using those kind of buzzwords, but it was. They just absolutely tore all of their opponents apart. Everybody was on fire. Rain, the unlikely hero, stepping up, you know, being one of the most valuable players, if not the MVP.
All guns blazing.
And that's the big question, you know, and actually feels like that's relatively applicable to that of G2. Another team that has one under their belt for the Intel Grand Slam, Chad. But, I mean, we often find ourselves affixing an unpredictable tag to this French roster where they can be world beaters.
For sure, and that's their play style, right? That's kind of the way that they approach the game. They're very emotional, and they have a lot of firepower. These guys were branded with that super team, you know, I guess name before this FaZe roster was even formed. So we looked to these guys earlier on in the year when they came together. I think it was back in...
Off the short pipe, additional nade, that'll go directly into the smoke, lands Glaive's feet, he's down to 50 and sprayed by Forrest before he even arrived. That was through the wall.
Yeah, that was sick.
That's actually a sick play. Alright, you're going to Molotov it, we know you're going to smoke it, you're going to run into it, I'll just time the nade and spray. Done.
Yeah, that was really cool to watch.
Holding it down, can he find the third piece here? Can he find the hat trick? They think he's backhalls, he could easily peek right now and find a kill. Witmer finds a 3-piece, and now it's just tutehen in 1v4, 1v3 now. A little bit more doable. Finds 2. Now he's isolated them. Finds 3. And now it's just swag. And he finds all 4. That's an amazing clutch by tutehen. What was that? What a time to come.
So Draken will wait. With Rez in front, he'll actually start to go now. Slightly impatient. Perhaps they need to find an opening. A minute to work with as they clear off the archway. Smoke thrown from afar, which means Rez knows there's likely not anyone nearby. He goes through it, finds coldzera in transition, and on top of that, gets boltz as well. I take back what I said about Rez not leading the way. 3 kills on entry.
It's not bad.
Phenomenal performance.
I'm starting to become a bit of a fanboy.
Down a juggernaut in Italy. Another soccer nation. Brazil, different sport.
Yep.
Game. And it could be controversial if it comes to the fact that SK went to overtime against Envy.
An equal upset, I guess.
It would be rather significant with the point system as it is, too.
Absolutely. It'll be NIP right at the top of that table, almost guaranteed to qualify at that point. But here's Draken trying to shut it down. Nice aggressive approach. 2 kills. This is all going wrong. It's a Zews frag as well, Matt. 4 on 2 now, and it all falls apart. This is a full eco, pretty much. What in God's name has just happened?
A Zews skill.
A Zews skill comes in.
Oh my goodness, we seldom see them, and not when they matter as well. This one certainly does, because it's just Taka remaining, and there's pressure applied to his position. AK's picked up for both Exist and Draken. He's down to 1 HP. 1 HP, 1 versus 4? Don't think so. This is going to be NIP picking up their 12th round inevitably, and Get Right confirms it with a Mac 10 at range.
They just didn't see it coming. Rushing long A with the USP through the flames.
It's basically over, right? It was 15 to 12 or something.
Yeah.
Right.
So it definitely seemed like SK had found their footing and came back into the match, especially at the end of their CT side, but things did not pan out that way. Envious were able to battle back those last few crucial rounds, and they've taken pretty much complete control of OT. Of course, we still have the full buy from SK, so this round is not over just yet. Very likely that SK could trade this back, and we end up being, oh my god, Scream! How do you mess that up? He has a perfect angle on boltz. And boltz somehow still gets the better of him.
He must have control with the cost of a Molly Smoke Flash, $900, and RPK's in. Can he find his 40 bomb?
It is a split 2-2 defense as well, so they only are going to have to deal with one offer along with coldzera. And there it is, number 40 from RPK. He's up there now. boltz, though, is still trying to shut this round down. RPK again, the man to stop it, and maybe the man to win it, as he's up to 3 with a kill against Fallen. Left enough room to plant, too, as first still going to be quite a rotate away. Doesn't actually know where he's coming from yet either, but it might make it obvious as he was kind of rushing up to the door. Was not close enough for RPK to hear it. I'll let utility. He's bound to give one of it away, but RPK goes up, gets the last kill anyways. He shows up once more. A 4K from him, and that ties us up once again.
He gets his 40.
Open for Taco to find. Excuse me, from Draken to find. Confusing the roles is forced. Flash to bottom mid, but not really too much effect. No one to peek off that, it's simply just a deterrent. When he's actually watching the smoke to make sure no one's going to push through danger and find his position. Instead, it's get right as well. Flashed off the angle. That will call Forrest back on the AWP because he's going to have to watch the top side of middle. And therefore, he's going to have Exist to cover his back. He can't do it. coldzera finds the kill, but Forrest with a great shot up close is able to get it back. Rez times in, but unfortunately for them, Fallen and boltz are better positioned and better suited to take the site. Rez has to step up, nearly gets the angle right, but boltz wins out the round.
How do they keep staying alive with this horrible financial...
Down. Unfortunately, they didn't get a subsequent kill on the re-rotation from Astralis, and Zypix gets found by Tarik, but he's down immediately. It's Skadoodle versus 4. Good flick to find Glaive. They drop off ticket booths. He has device down as well. He certainly does have a chance to win this. They're on the bomb inside of the smoke, and I don't think he would have heard the defuse kit being held because of the flashbang, but without the kit, he had time. He goes to the deagle, a 1 versus 1, and Skadoodle's pulled it back in a 1 versus 4.
Godlike plays there from Skadoodle on what a
flash. In fact, maybe they won't need them. Dupree, up close, finds Rush. So excuse me in misreading that. It was actually Kiarbi that fell back. I thought he was the one that was further forward, and Zypix will do the same. It's automatic. That puts the smoke down to try and allow he and Tarik to get much closer. Dupree needs to act quickly if he's going to get behind them on the flank. It should be almost perfect because he's got an automatic down, and the defuse. Oh, the defuse is on it. Tarik's got it. Cloud9 got it before they could actually get him inside of the smoke.
unbelievable. I watched the whole thing. That was so...
Get around on the board. The only issue is that reset going to be looming over their heads here, and there's still plenty of money for Gambit to buy up.
Yeah, at least in this round, but it's going to start. It's dwindled massively. Fitch at 150, Adren at 100, and he's forced onto the shit. Locked out of this A bomb site, though. They can't get in front of these smokes whatsoever. They have to take the risk. They have to just come through. Twist being boosted up to smoke. That's clever. That's going to yield a kill. Bomb is down as well. No one coming from mid for the Gambit side of things, so they've just got to force their way through, and a second kill on the boost. Can Liquid somehow bring this back? Adren is caught in the open. It's turned around. It's a 4-on-1, and Doja is stuck in balance. He can do nothing. Liquid against all odds force overtime, and you could see the laughter of relief.
To spam in. At least it looks like Mara is trying to spam in and find Stewie, but no, Stewie will get the better of him. It's up to Tsogoo again to try and clutch this. He's got 2 kills in very quick fashion, but he has been pincered. However, that 3rd kill brings it down to an even 1v1, and it's Tarik looking to clutch, but he won't do it. Tsogoo comes out with a massive play for the Mongolz and gives them their 3rd round.
How do you clutch that? That was amazing. I mean, I guess Tarik missed a shot when he was crossing bench. That looked kind of weird,
I guess so, yeah.
It looked like it could have been...
Just coming out of aim in at the right time. Well, this should be 1 to 2 more kills. Drop it in, takes the aggressive path, and he gets the frag. And it's that last second. Oh, wait, no.
I think he got it.
No, he didn't. Look.
What? That's
weird. It should. I think he eat it, right? Or hit the E key. Using a lot of utility to do that. Which should hurt them on the retake if Envious end up diving into B, that it would appear they're doing now.
So why is this guy still playing highway? Why is he not towards B? This is the question.
Sure, probably waiting for intel to come out from Zilkenberg here now, as he's just now going to start to spot this. Moves in, but he's finding impact and getting into these different positions too. Zilkenberg wreaking havoc here. They try to find him and he swings around. Is it going to be an ace? Might as well be. He's going to get the assist on the last player anyway, and he gets the kill. Zilkenberg just running around, envious circles running around them as he shuts it all down and out of nowhere secures a 3rd round for the Mongolz.
That was incredible.
That was amazing.
Absolutely incredible mechanical skill, game sense, knowing where to move based on what's happening. Zilkenberg, you impress me.
Zilkenberg turned into Heisenberg there for a second. Went around there, and he was on a
Yeah, this guy's a boss.
killing spree. So nicely done from Zilkenberg as he...
As they start to walk in, Fitch is actually able to go ahead and take 1. He's only got 4 bullets in JDM. He only needs 1.
Mo left 1 versus 2. Time ticking away. Goes for the no-scope, and somehow he's done it. 1 man left. It's JDM. And he's going to manage to do it. Mo is unreal. They get themselves a 16th round. But let's not celebrate too early. They still need 2 more. But that was unreal from Mo. He unscopes. I think the timing's got the better of him. And then he somehow landed
up. Huge performance from Nico. And now Rain is in a great position to pounce. And it's just down to 1. Just down to ckthis. And he can do some damage on the Guardian. Hasn't found the kill yet, though. But now it just gets into a tough spot. Bomb is so far away. He's got to hope for some mistakes. There's an opening kill. That's a 1-on-1 fight. He's been brought low, though. It's going to be a chance for these M4s to get the kill. ckthis swings out. He finds 1 more, and he's got a great chance here. Guardian is so low, and he's patiently waiting. All down to timing. There's the peek, and he gets it. ckthis somehow pulls out a miracle 1v3 win. Doesn't even need the bomb, and FaZe keep feeding him kills.
Just told Braxter I wanted to go with an op. There was 1 round where I think we went to MB, and I was bracket T-side with the op solo, and I ran through a wrap smoke and then just like no-scope this guy in Speedway by myself. I don't know.
Actually, I remember seeing that towards the end, right?
I'm going to keep it a buck with you. It was one of the most ignorant plays I've ever done in my life. But, I mean, shit, this is going to be really hard for me to do because I'm like super sick, but man. How many times do I got to win this fucking division, dog? How many times?
Oof.
How many?
Oof.
2,
Oof.
3, 4, 7? I don't give a fuck, bro. Don't peek me. Fastest in the world. I'm out. Thanks for casting.
He drops that line and leaves the channel, bro. God damn. There you have it, boys. How many times does the man...